looking good, smelling good. You know what the fuck going on.
This is my first YouTube video. Thank you guys for watching. I asked a while ago on my Instagram story a while ago about questions that you guys want me to answer or want to know about me, or just anything interesting that you would like me to answer. I don't know why it took me so long to finally make an intro video, and it's crazy because I made way more videos that of other stuff, like me going to school, another like a party vlog or whatever, before I made this one, so I don't know why. But I took down some questions that you guys asked me, tried to pick the most interesting, so let's get into it. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, and it's probably gonna take me a minute to get used to being on camera and stuff. But basically, so first question, obviously my real name is Raquel, but I mostly just go by Ray because it's easier to pronounce, and then it's just like a cute little nickname just for me, or just whatever people might call me. I am 22 years old. I live in Florida, lived here my whole life, went to school down here and everything. A question that somebody asked me would be, why did I want to start a YouTube channel? So the first reason why, well, actually I wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago. I just didn't know how to start, and then on top of that, being nervous and stuff. But I just decided to finally do it, and then it also looks fun, and then I like watching people on YouTube as well, like Get Ready With Me, like college vlogs, gameplays, and like funny videos and stuff like that, or just commentary videos. But I started to more like those type of videos. But pretty much I always wanted to do it for a very long time. I just didn't know how to start, and I wasn't too sure about it because I was just the nervousness of it, you know, trying to get over it, get used to it, or get used to the camera. Another question that I got was, do I have any kids? No, I don't have any kids, but if I do have some, you know, one day, I thought maybe like one, or the highest number I probably say was like 3 that I would go to for kids, but not right now. I don't have any kids. Maybe someday in the future, you know, meet the right person. Another question was, what are my favorite colors? My favorite colors are pink and emerald green. I think it's just a cute color, or like turquoise, but I say those are like my top 2 favorite colors. What are some things that I like? I like pretty much anything art related. I was an art kid in my back into high school. I've always been an art kid though, mostly of my life. Listen to different genres of music and stuff. I like pretty much nearly anything, rap, R&B, K-pop, some Afro beats that I'm trying to get into now, a little bit of country. What else? Like some bands, like I've been mostly listening to that now, just to like switch it up, because sometimes I get tired of listening to the same old thing, you know. You just gotta switch it up. I like horror movies and stuff, thrillers, psychological horror, body horror, gore, stuff like that, monster movies and stuff, action. I'm not really a romance type of person, but I feel like the only romance movies that I'll watch, like if it's something that I'm already watching that's already on TV or something, or I like watch K-dramas and stuff like that. I really do like a lot of Asian movies and horror films and stuff like that, mostly TV shows, just to mix it up a bit so I'm not looking at the same thing. I like adult animated shows, you know, like Family Guy, South Park, different animes and mangas, stuff like that. I like reading. Some of my favorite shows are like The Walking Dead, Attack on Titan, Alice in Borderland. That's a really good one on Netflix. I think everybody should check that out. Vincenzo. There's so many good shows out there. A lot of stuff that I like, pretty much. I like going to the movies and stuff and whatnot. I'm interested in stuff like that. Going out to lounges. Parties are okay and stuff, but I'm trying to do like more activities, you know, because it's like, it's kind of, I wouldn't say play it out, but you know, just something different, like, or physical activities and stuff, like laser tag, going to like arcades and stuff like that, just fun stuff, or as a group or anything like that. Another question that I got was somebody, well, what was my dream job and what was my dream car? So I say for my dream car, it'd probably be like, because right now I drive like a Ford, but I probably want like maybe a Mazda. I think they look so nice, a Mazda. They look just really nice, like the SUVs. Like I like the most reliable one, I think, is the 2013. I like the way that one looks. But my dream car, I'd probably say, is like a Rolls Royce. I always just thought they looked so nice. They always just look so nice to me. They look comfortable. I like the way the front of it is shaped. My dream job. So I finished school I actually have more videos about that. If anybody is looking for videos on somebody what it's like to be a phlebotomist student, I had went to school in a phlebotomy program near my local college, community college and whatnot. And my dream job, it was to be actually I was trying to go to the military, but I couldn't do that, so I actually just figured out what I wanted to do last year, and that is to become a travel phlebotomist. But you need 2 to 3 years of experience. But right now I'm trying to become a phlebotomist at one of my local hospitals, or you can pretty much be anywhere or go anywhere as a phlebotomist. But ultimately that's what I'm trying to do right now. Actually, I just finished school, and I have videos for anybody who's interested in what it's like going to a phlebotomy program or anything like that. It's very short, it's only 8 weeks, so but I got videos on that. If anybody's interested or wants to know more, you can ask me questions about it. But I just finished that. A person asked me what is like some things that I'm afraid, like my fears. I'd probably say like obviously like spiders or something like that, but I don't know, I just have like this fear of planes, like airplanes. I've always had a fear of airplanes for like the longest, like, and I hate loud sounds. Like I hate loud sounds, like extremely loud sounds. Like they make me uncomfortable, or just like beeping noises. I can't, like, I don't know, I just feel like something's gonna explode. But airplanes is probably like my top biggest fears. Like when I first went on the airplane for the first time, I was so nervous. Like I had went with one of my friends. I was so nervous because we were going somewhere to train some other people at this job that we're working at. And oh my goodness, like finally when I decided to go to sleep, like I was able to finally go to sleep, we were landing, and I got so scared when we landed so fucking hard. And I was like, oh my gosh. But we were just landing. But I'm just so afraid of fucking planes, or like their engines and stuff, like getting sucked into an engine. Or like if I hear an airplane flying over my apartment, like if I'm sleeping and stuff, like I try not to think about it, but I just have this irrational fear of it falling out of the fucking sky and like landing on my apartment. I don't know, I just really hate airplanes. I really hate airplanes. Another fear I'd probably say is like, I don't know, like this is probably a little too much or intense. Probably shouldn't think like that. I was like, oh, that's so negative. Like if I were to like pass away or die or something like that and nobody can find my body, I don't know. Like it's different from like passing away and being able to put to rest, but your family doesn't know where you are and know where your body is to be able to give you a proper like send off. I don't know, that's like a weird fear that I have. That's a weird fear that I have, or like being kidnapped or something like that. It's just so scary. But I don't know, like dying by myself and nobody knows where I am, or at least can find my body or something. I don't know, that's probably like a weird fear, but that I'm scared of. Or like getting sucked into a machine or something like that. That's what I'm scared of. Like, I don't know. Or just like a painful death. I feel like that's just like one of my fears. Another fear that I have, probably say like it's a lot more realistic, just being a bad parent or not. I don't know, I feel like there's just so many ways to mess up a kid. Like even if you're not trying to, like the simplest thing can shape a kid's mind, you know. Like you can think you can do everything right, and there's probably like something, this one moment that changed like your kid's life forever, or that's just sticking in the back of their brain. Like I can think of a lot of stuff that my parents did has stuck with me that they probably wouldn't even know that I remember, like from years ago, like when I was a little kid, like doing stuff or seeing stuff or saying certain things that I remember like still to this day. I don't know, I just feel like I have this fear of not being a good parent, not being a good mom or something like that, you know. Even though like you know, you have it in your mind like, oh, I wouldn't do this and that for my kid. You just never know. Even if you think you do everything right, you know, you don't know how your kid is going to turn out, because at the end of the day, they have their own thoughts and opinions and beliefs and stuff at the end of the day when they get older, you know, more independence and stuff, you know. They asked me what are some of my favorite movies. My favorite movies, somebody asked me what are some of my favorite movies. My favorite movies, I would say, are Avatar. I could not wait. I was so sad when they kept pushing it back. Like I love Avatar so much. That movie is, I just love sci-fi or mythical things like that. I love stuff like that. Like besides horror genre, actually I love stuff like that. Like Narnia, I used to love that movie. I like Midsommar and Hereditary. They're by the same person like who directed it. Very good horror movies actually. It's very hard to find a good horror movie in this day and age. I feel like everything is just so played out, or nobody's original, or it's the same nonsense over and over again. Like it's just very cliche. But those are some really good movies, I think. Like, I used to be terrified of The Grudge, but now I like The Grudge now. Like, when I was a kid, I hated that movie. Another movie I would say, Van Helsing. I definitely loved that movie when I was a kid. I loved that movie so much. I used to always have the sci-fi channel on. My parents hated that fucking channel. They hated that channel. Or I used to watch like investigative, like the ID channel, stuff like that. But I don't know, my parents, they wouldn't let me watch it. I guess they had like this irrational fear that I would just watch this show and get inspired and want to murder them or some shit. I don't know. Parents are fucking weird. I mean, I'm not weird. I wouldn't do no shit like that. Like, I like my parents. Another question somebody asked me was, what was my sign? I'm a Gemini. I posted a couple of times, but probably don't follow me or anything like that. But I am a Gemini. I was born in June. It's funny, I actually do have a twin, but he's a boy. And somebody asked me, was I single? Yes, I am. Another person asked me another question, and it was like, what are my pet peeves and stuff? Just, I feel like anybody would hate this, like chewing, loud smacking. I can't stand it. It's just so gross. I just can't stand it. Loud snoring. Like, I know some people can't help it, but I can't. Loud snoring or leaving the lights on when you're not in a room. I can't stand like that, even if it's not my house. I don't like that. Turn off the fucking light. Like, even though I don't pay your bills, turn the fucking light off, bro. Like, just looking at all these lights on is overstimulating me. This one probably just a me thing. I don't know. I can't stand them. Those long ass Bible verse, the fucking copy and paste ass tattoos that some dudes be having. Like, I don't know, somebody's probably gonna eat me up for that, but I just really hate those fucking tattoos. I feel like that's gotta be the cheapest tattoo ever that everybody gets, with the little doves, the pearly gates, the sunshine, the clouds. Like, it's all in one combo. Like, that shit, oh, I can't fucking stand that tattoo. I hate it so much. Every time I see somebody with that tattoo, I'm like, bruh. And I know somebody was like, oh, what about y'all and no butterfly tattoos? Well, okay, my butterfly tattoo is not the same as everybody else, so at least mine is a little bit unique or different looking. Okay. What is that? Probably approaching me aggressive. If somebody likes me, like if a dude likes me or something like that, being super aggressive or talking to me crazy like that to get my attention, or doing the most, like, it's, I don't like that ghetto shit. Get the fuck away from me. I don't like that. Like, it's too much. Like, or I hate when the dude calls me big money. Cause now I gotta block you. Don't call me no fucking big money. I feel like a lot of girls hate that shit. Like, I ain't even gotta explain. Like, a lot of girls do not like that shit. Don't call me no big money. It's fucking weird. Another thing I hate like simple miscommunications that could be easily solved in like a movie or a TV show, and then they drag it out for episode after episode. Like, you could have solved this problem just by talking to each other 3 fucking episodes ago. I cannot stand miscommunication in TV shows and movies that could have been solved. I just really hate it. Another thing I cannot stand, just text me back, let me know if you're busy or something. Like, I don't know, I just have no shame. I would text somebody 4 damn times in a row before they even get a chance. I just have no shame. I never have. I never really understood the whole, like, oh, I'm not texting first or something. I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna text whoever I feel like, and however many times. You're gonna see these messages, so you're gonna respond to one of them at least, goddamn. But I just hate that. Like, don't not text me, or at least, like, if you're going for a long time, you're doing something, you're busy, let me know. Like, don't leave my mom on. I don't know, I just have this bad problem of overthinking, because I am a very clingy person when I do like somebody, or I feel like I'm overbearing or something like that. I'm annoying. Like, let me know. Or if I make somebody uncomfortable, even like friendships and stuff like that, let me know, because I hate, like, you don't want to be that person, you know, like, not in a know, or like, oh, like, this person is too much, like, you're too all over me, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's like friendship wise or whatever it is, let me know. I hate that, being left in the dark about something like that. Or if I said something that made somebody uncomfortable and they won't tell me, because it's nothing, you know, to just tell me, like, you know, because I don't want to make somebody feel some type of way. I hate how scrambled my mind is sometimes, or like how forgetful I am, because I feel like I need to write everything down in order for me to remember it. Like, I don't know, my memory is just so bad, or my mind is so scrambled and jumbled up, or I talk faster and it's not like what comes out is not what I meant to say. Like, my mouth moves faster than what's up here, like, if that makes any sense, and then I end up saying the wrong thing, and I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It's so freaking embarrassing. Like, especially when it's like when I'm trying to properly say something in a certain way, and it just doesn't come out how I, you know, want it to. I don't know, like, my mind, I just really hate how jump on my mind is, or how all over it is. That's one of the things that I hate about myself. Another thing, I hated how insecure I was. I just really hated how I was so harsh on myself when I was younger, especially in high school. Like, I hated it. Like, I just had so many issues and problems and stuff. Like, I hated this and that about myself. I hated how much I would compare to myself to other people. I still do, which you shouldn't, obviously, because comparison is a thief of joy. I have a bad problem with that. I'm trying to get better at it, but I still have things to work on. There's some things that I hate about myself, but I don't really like about myself. Somebody asked me, like, when was my first kiss? My first kiss, I was really young. I don't know. Like, my first kiss, like, I was really, really young. Like, really, really young. Like, I don't even remember what age. Like, I think I was still in elementary. Like, my first kiss. Yeah. Another question that I had got asked by somebody was, would I date somebody younger than me? I've been with people who were younger than me, but it wasn't like a drastic amount. It would be just like by like a year or by a few months, but nothing too drastic like 3 or anything like that. If anything, I would probably prefer somebody who's around my age or who's a little bit older than me. But other than that, I mean, I have no problem with it. Like, I have no problem as long as it's not like too big of a jump in age. Like, I don't know, I just that's too much. I'd rather somebody be at the same level as me, mostly when it comes to age. Somebody asked me what was the time when I was embarrassed. Oh my god, I have so many moments, but I don't even know if I feel comfortable enough to even say that. I just told this one embarrassing ass story to somebody else, but I probably said this one time where I was in a liquor store, and when I was going in there, I was like, is that my parents' car? So is that their car? And then it was somebody else that hopped out. So I was like, okay, we're good, because I was going out somewhere with my friend, and when I went to go inside the store and I paid, as soon as I was like leaving out the door, like, I was like, it would be funny like if they did show it. And I'll be damned, my dad slung open the door. I was so fucking embarrassed. I was like, hey, like, oh, we shop at the same store. We shop at the same store, like father like daughter. That was embarrassing as hell. Like, I was so damn shocked. And then I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's just him. Like, well, he probably gonna tell my mom. I get outside, she outside in the car, hanging out the window. It's like, what you got? I was like, oh Lord, that is so embarrassing. It's not that bad, but that's like more of like a light embarrassment, because I was like, ugh, because I was trying to stop drinking. But I don't really drink like that, but it was just an embarrassing moment because I didn't think to be at the same place that I shop, where my parents shop at. That was just a little, but I got way more embarrassing stuff than that. That's way worse than that, but I don't know if I'm gonna share that yet. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing those yet. Okay, it's probably my last question that somebody asked me. What are some of my dreams and goals? Well, before I did all that, I was trying to be a nail technician. I still do, even though I have all the stuff. I have my license and all that stuff, but I haven't really doing much of that. I always wanted to have a nail shop. Also, like I said, I want to become a travel phlebotomist. Eventually, one day, you know, I want to get married, have kids, you know, be a good mom. Like, honestly, that's what I want to be, like a very good mom, because my mom, I love my mom. Like, I want to be a good mom like my mom, you know. Hopefully one day I won't have to worry about money ever. Like where you can just have some days where you can relax, you know, like be financially stable, you know. So I'm trying to be more mindful about what I spend and stuff, like saving and stuff. Just be a lot more responsible and become more wiser and knowledgeable and stuff like that, you know. One day, like, I feel like everybody's always had this dream of where one day they will reach, you know, that day where they could, you know, take care of their parents or anything like that. Like, what I always wanted was like a big house, but not for like myself. Like, if I have a family and stuff, and then I will have like move my parents, you know, retire your parents and stuff like that. I feel like that's nearly everybody's dream, is to do that, you know, to be able to have their parents, like, you know, spoil or treat your parents or your family or like little siblings and stuff like that, you know, stuff like that. You know, I feel like I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to take my parents on a vacation, or take my siblings or like younger brother or anything like that on a vacation, you know, just so they can have a day of relaxation, or just so we're all together having a good time, you know. That's what I always feel like I've always wanted to do, you know, or just do something really grand or nice for them. That's what I've always wanted to do. Or like one day have a nice family outing or something like that, you know. Like, everybody always feels like that though, you know. That's everybody's dream to do. or I hope so. I don't know how y'all parents it up. I don't know, so, but that's mine. Okay, I have a little bit more questions, but I'll probably have to do another Q&A or update, like a life update Q&A and stuff like that. But that's what I have so far, guys. I didn't want this video to be too long, but thank you guys for watching. Share, like, comment. Hopefully I can be entertaining enough or interesting enough to get your attention. And I have more videos, and then, like I said, I have more videos if anybody's interested in, like, you know, student and college life or phlebotomy students out there. Hopefully one day I can, after that, I honestly want to add something else underneath my belt, probably radiology. But, you know, who knows, you know, once I get there. But thank you guys. Bye.